Hi, I'm Claudia Brown Coulter with Pivotal Peace. I'm your go-to mediator for navigating divorce while parenting children with special needs, and I'm also legal document assistant, LDA, based in the greater Los Angeles area. Today, let's talk about custody. So we have legal custody and physical custody. Legal custody refers to the person's ability, which parent has the right to make decisions for their child. Medical decisions, educational decisions, religious decisions. These are all things that fall under legal custody. Parents can either have joint legal custody where they both are involved in these decisions, or sole legal custody where only one parent makes these decisions. The other type of custody that we have is physical custody. This is about where the child lives, who cares for the child day to day. And once again, it could be joint physical custody where the child lives with both parents in two different places, or sole physical custody where the child lives with one parent and they go and they visit the other parent. So factors to consider when determining custody are the best interest of the child, and that is really vague. So you have to put yourself in your child's shoes without the baggage of your marriage and the trauma of the divorce, and really think about what would best suit them. And you both have to do this because they're not pieces on a game board. They're human beings. And you have to think about what would be best for my child in this situation. You want to make sure that they're able to have an ongoing relationship with both parents. And there should be some stability and continuity in their care and where they go to school, especially if your child has special needs. They need as much consistency as possible. The other thing is, the more you guys cooperate and work together as co-parents, the better your child will do. This really means that the more you work together, the less fighting that there is, the less negative impact that divorce will have. The impact of divorce will be almost negligible because you guys work together as parents and they don't have that sting of being pulled in different directions. Sometimes, though, when the child is older, the court may take their wishes into consideration, but children get a voice, not a choice. So the court may take into consideration, they may not. So how do you decide on what should happen with the kids? One of the best places to be is mediation. So that you can hash things out, so that you can have a conversation about your children and what would work for them. If you decide to go to court and speak before a judge, before you can speak to the judge, the court will automatically send you down to one of their mandated mediators in the courthouse. You have to schedule time with them. And after that, if you can't reach an agreement, then you get to see a judge. If still you are arguing and the judge does not make a decision, they may order a custody evaluation. And at that point, you might as well throw your hands in the air. You don't know what's going to happen, who your custody evaluator is going to be. You want to avoid that if at all possible. You want to avoid that. The court could order temporary custody orders while things are being decided. You want to avoid that too. Honestly, if you can handle things outside of court, that is going to be so much better for your children. So how do you do that? You have to really think about their needs. They are important. You have to prioritize their needs. So when they come to you, you've got to kind of put your grief about the dissolution of your marriage to the side and focus on their needs. And the decisions and the conversations you have in mediation or at the court need to be about their needs and their needs alone. Be willing to compromise, and that's really hard when it comes to your kids because you know that you're right. You have to be willing to have some give and take. Then you want to document everything because some people are like, no, it's my kid, and they treat their child as a pawn and they are trying to pull the kid away from you to punish you, to hurt you. So you want to document everything. They miss their pickup times. Are they consistently late? Are they just refusing to see the kid at all? Are they not consistent? Is it not predictable? Document those things. Then you want to talk, if things are hard, you want to consider a parenting coach. If you're really struggling to have communication, you can talk to a parenting coach who can really help you have deeper conversations about your children and really help you get on the same page about their needs. And then let time pass. Once you reach an agreement, especially if the court has to decide it, make peace with it and let time pass. Time doesn't heal everything, but sometimes it makes things easier. So don't expect that the contentious relationship you have with your spouse now will continue well past the divorce. You are going to be at a point where you're both just co-parenting and, you don't really care about their petty little drama anymore. The conflict will die down. So start now to focus on having a good co-parenting relationship. Focus on their strengths. Find out what is good about them. Focus on that. Remind them of that. It's going to go a long way to having a great post-divorce relationship. And this great post-divorce relationship, I don't care what anyone says to you, you need to have that because you have children together and it's going to make their lives better and it's going to create less stress for you. I know it's hard, but you can do this.